form of integrity. Let's start putting definitions back into the word that motherfuckers keep spewing out their mouth. You taking shit out of context, homie. And I ain't mad at nobody. This just me thinking how good we had it and where we came from to where we at right now, bro. Older women telling younger women to do certain shit to take advantage of certain men. All these niggas, you got older men telling young men to do certain shit to take advantage of younger women. This red pill shit, this blue pill shit, this female entitlement. Man, this world fucked up. This one of the weakest generations of ever. In my humble opinion, I think this is the weakest generation ever. Facts. Motherfucker wouldn't know what to do if World War III broke out this bitch. You wouldn't know what to do. Because you too pretty. You too pretty to deal with societal issues. As a man, you trying to look too cute to fight and take a stand for some shit that's right, like your family. Making sure your family got the right perspective and the mentality to know how to move and deal with shit. These niggas is too cute. These niggas too cute. They wouldn't know what the fuck to do if World War III broke out this bitch tomorrow. They too busy worried about their materialistic bullshit back at the house. They too busy worried about their designer clothes, they money. Nigga wouldn't know what to do. Nigga, you don't even know how to catch a fish. You don't even know how to change a tire. Ain't nothing about you screams man, but you feeling like you got a little bit more money than the next man. This generation is weak. It's fickle. It's watered down, bro. We need to get back to where real men run shit and real women conceive. Real women take on a persona and the image of how a real woman's supposed to fucking act. All this shit, man, this shit ain't real, bro. This shit sour. This shit fake. And I'm too real. I'm cut different. That's why I don't hang around a lot of people, bro. I don't. Cause this shit, man, this shit fake. I cannot be fake, man. I go to my grave before I try to fit in a circle full of fake motherfuckers.
All right, hey, well, let's keep it 100 then. He did. I got this video from the brother Arrows of Indian Nation. And yeah, you can see the spirit jumped on this guy right here. And he's telling the truth, man. All right, look, we get on the women all the time. Let's get on the men. All right, and show yourself to be a damn man. Again, like he said, this younger generation, man, they cooked. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakahak, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, on whom I learn from daily. Healthy shalom to the brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. This is 1 Kings. All right, impromptu. This is 1 Kings 2 and verse 1. Now the days of David, who? David, drew nigh that he should die. And he charged Solomon his son, saying, what? I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man. See that? And show thyself a man. Now, we all understand, it's no fucking excuse, Jake. Okay? We all understand the I think that's the word, emasculation, slakia, of Jake, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled bird that's out there. You know, the Israelite foreigners that look like the heathens. But we understand the emasculation and what has happened, man. Jake's been bitchified, man. Let's be honest. All right? He's been bitchified. Okay? And it was at the hands of Esau, Edom, and they took a hook, line, and sinker, right? And then what they do with the Housing Removal Act, they took the man up out of the house. They take your money, the Title 4D, you have no control over your own children. And that's why they grow up to be acting like a bunch of fucking animals, man. Let's be honest. Okay? Moving on up here. This is Deuteronomy. You know, I'll just leave the brother's face on the screen here. I'm recording. Yeah, it's recorded. All right? Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment. You see that? A proverb and a byword amongst all nations, whether the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee. And that's exactly what's going on. Okay? Damn it, I can't believe that happened. Anyway, I'll see if I can edit that out. But that's exactly what's happening. You have become an astonishment, a proverb, a byword, like a unbroken horse, all bucking up and acting a fool and twerking and unaliving each other and trying to keep up with the Joneses, jealousy, envy, strife, and stress. But you're not showing yourself to be a man. Verse 38, thou shalt carry much seed out into the field and shall gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it. Okay? Let's move on. Let's go to Isaiah 51 and verse 20. Thy sons, what? Thy sons have fainted. They lie in all the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord Yahweh and the rebuke of thy power. Did you hear that? Matter of fact, let me go ahead. Let me play you this. Show you how wild and unsettled these jakes are. Check this out.
His supporters outside the courthouse, huge crowds gathered. Combs' supporters celebrated with baby oil and cheers, but others called the verdict an injustice. Addie Guajardo has their reaction.
Press, spectators, and streamers packed in closely out, waiting for a final court ruling in the Diddy trial. Moments filled with support.
Free pop! Free pop!
Baby oil, a key piece in the trial, and outrage.
It's an atrocity. It's a disgusting decision.
The jury acquitted Sean Diddy Combs of the most serious counts.
The charges were too excessive.
All right. So, hey, let that sink in. See, this is what this guy was talking about. What he was talking about. All right. Look. P Diddy is a goddamn degenerate, man. He's one of them same ninjas that was in Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. What in the world? Okay. Anyhow, she's popping up on my screen here. Anyhow, hey, look, this guy, he's a total degenerate. All right. He's a rapist, amongst other things, sodomy, all that. All right. And you got jakes out there, rather than listening to the prophets, reading the book, trying to get their shit straight, out there with baby oil on, talking about free Diddy. This is why. Let's read the scripture again. This is crazy. See, this is what the guy was talking about. Isaiah 51 verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie in wait at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord Yahweh, the rebuke of thy power. You see? See? You're like an unbridled horse. It's crazy, man. Psalms 32 verse 9. But ye not as the horse or as the mule, right? Like this guy said, man, hopefully he's, run across some Hebrew Israelites telling the truth, the 100% truth. Okay? But, he said where we used to be and how far we came down. Of course, we know it's a part of the curses. But Jake is active, how do you say it? Damn. The words elude me. He's actively acting like a damn fool, man. See? He does the shit on purpose. He thinks it's funny and cute. But see, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability at that time. And back then, be ye not as the horse, let's read it again, or as the mule. So, back then we had substance, and of course, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua took it away from us. He chastises the ones he loves. But these ninjas are unbridled, man. All right? Which have no understanding. You see that? Which have what? No understanding. Whose mouth must be held in with a bit and a bridle, lest they come near unto thee. Did you hear what that said? See? Full of the fury of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let's go here. Let's read this. Isaiah 33 verse 5. The Lord Yahweh is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. You see that? With what? With both. Judgment and righteousness, man. Verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. They have no fear. That's why they out with the shirts off, putting baby oil on. I'm talking about free P. Diddy. Because they have no idea what the hell's going on. The third woe's coming. It's all kinds of shit. You can even watch a mainstream Zionist or for 1940 Small-Headed News and see that. You see, but you Jakes are not you're not have no fear Yahweh Bashim. That's the damn problem. See? Verse 7, behold, thy valiant one shall cry. Without, the ambassador of peace shall weep bitterly. Look, the highways lie waste. The wayfaring man ceaseth. See that? What did that say? The wayfaring man ceaseth. He hath broken the covenant. He hath despised the cities and regardeth no man. But he's turned all that reproof that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has set out there. You turn to what? Put your trust in Egypt, man. See? That's what's up. Continuing on. So the book of Isaiah. Let me get this started. I'm trying to record this on like 2 different phones because my phone, this one phone be tripping. I don't know what the hell's going on with. Anyhow, Isaiah 1 verse 3, the ox knoweth its owner. You see that? And the ass is master's crib. 2 dumps, completely stupid, low brain functioning animals, man. See? And you wonder why they look at Jake and say and do what they do. You wonder why. See? And the ass is master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. All right? As what are a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are all gone away backwards. And you saw what I just saw. And exactly what this dude was saying in the beginning of this video here, man. You heard? And you saw. And you see it every day, man. Whether it be twerking in the middle of the highway on top of an SUV. I mean, you even got so-called higher-ups. What was that, senator? A Southern Kingdom senator woman. All right? And I use that term loosely. All right? Twerking. You can't even be a so-called higher up in this place, senator. All right? And not have any fucking integrity, man. No class. No shame. But I'm getting on the men. Proverbs 22 verse 6. Train up a child in the way he shall go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. See, and that's the problem. The fathers have lost their way. They don't even know how to govern a house. And it ain't no tyrannical shit neither. It's the truth. It ain't like you do as I say, you're running around after the food. No. Being all Nero-like. It's not like that, man. And the scriptures the scriptures explain everything and tell you exactly what's going on. Okay? They explain you got to do your, husband love your wives, wives love your husbands. Understand how this works. Do your due benevolence, all that. You see? But Jake don't understand because he has no fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Isaiah 3 verse 12, as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. And that was strategically done. By Yahweh Bashim Yahushai through Esau Edom and his wicked ass policies, man. See? Oh, my people, they which have led thee, cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths, man. There it is. You see? Salakia. Un momento. Give me one moment. Excuse me. There we go. All right, so I'll read just a couple more here. Go into the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Deuteronomy 10 and verse 12. And now Israel doth the Lord Yahweh thy power require of thee. What does he require? But fear the Lord Yahweh thy power, to walk in all his ways, Salakia, and love him. And how do you love him? Keep his commandments. And we do that to the best of our ability. We understand that we're in a grace period. Certain commandments we cannot keep. All right? It's several commandments we cannot keep. So I got to make sure I'm still recording. Anyhow, all right, to walk in all his ways and to love him and serve the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thy heart, which is your mind, and with all thy soul. That's beautiful. All right. Matter of fact, let's go to the book of Psalms 25 and verse 14. The secret of the Lord Yahweh is with them that fear him. What's the secret? These mysteries. And very clear to see, you saw them jakes out there with baby oil, all that shit. They ain't got no mysteries. They don't have no secrets. They don't understand what's going on. See? Come on, man. All right. Let the inhabitants of the world, Slocky, where was I at? The secret of the Lord Yahweh is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant, man. So, I mean, there it is. I'll leave it right there. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And every chance you get, chant this place down, man. You see you brothers and sisters that know what's going on, you know, man. And everything's moving so quick, and the blind, that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is blinded, they gonna stay that way. Remember, 2/3 is a bigger number than 1/3. All right? Again, every chance you get, chant this place down. Kwam Yasser Rallah and Wa Abai Babal. Boom! Shalom.